Somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass hits like every single day.
Every single day. Every single day, Snoop, really? Yeah. So classic example of Dr. Dre being a closet music theory nerd. Okay. So Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, early Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. If this is the main note, that's kind of an unusual bass line. So we get this 1 flat 3 flat 2. Minor scale is 1 2 flat 3, very normal. But when you hit it, that's the sound of what you might guess as Phrygian. But then when you have the reinforcing of the in the background, then you know it's Phrygian. But the thing what throws it off, what throws the song off, is you got some Phrygian there, okay? It's the 5. You look up Phrygian as a 1 flat 3, 1 flat 2 flat 3 4 5, and then you got this synth part 4 flat 3 4 5 flat 3. So it's definitely Phrygian, okay? You got Phrygian in there, but then you got this bass note right here. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. It's like a wrong note almost, you know? So there's some evidence here that it's not all Phrygian. Not all Phrygian. Ba, what is that note? It's a half step below the 5 of the key. If this is the 1 flat 3, sorry, 1, I did that twice. 1 flat 2 flat 3 4. Oh, sorry, I gotta sing it right. 1 flat 2 flat 3 4 5 is the Phrygian scale, and then flat 5 is that bass note, and it's just so funky. Now in the key of C or E Phrygian, which is really easy to visualize. Let's do it in E Phrygian. To play this bass line, you need to play E, G, F, B flat, biatch, B flat, biatch. So B flat is what makes this song not all Phrygian. If you play the Phrygian scale, you could just go from the E to the E on the piano. All the white keys from E to E. And it sounds really weird, despite the fact that all the notes are the same as the C major scale from C to C. As you know, in piano, C to C is just a major scale. All the white keys from C to C makes a C major scale. But E to E tricks your brain into hearing the same notes in a new way. Because if E becomes the new tonal center, all the relationships between E and the other notes reorient. All the relationships shift, and you get a different flavor when you make E the tonal center of all the white keys. And so what's happening there is you got mostly E Phrygian, but the bass line throws in E Locrian, and Locrian is the same scale that you would get if you played from B to B, all the white keys. But instead of the B being the tonal center, we shift all the exact same relationships that we would get from B to B, namely that B to F, 1 to flat 5. We switch it all down to E so that it's in the same key as the rest of the E Phrygian. So meaning you just play E to E, and instead of B you got a B flat. So the bass player, or in this case Dr. Dre's bass loop that he kind of what do I call it? The bass hook that he put together there. That is all E Locrian. there isn't a lot of other stuff going on other than those 4 notes in the bass part, but still, it's E Locrian. It's not E Phrygian. So E Phrygian, E Locrian, these are sounds that you don't hear in pop music. You just don't hear it. It's not really common, and there's a reason for that. It sounds kind of nasty. It sounds kind of dissonant, and to use that in a way that makes it sound like a hit. Dr. Dre, man, he's got his golden ears, and he's got some golden ears and some crazy musical intuition, and definitely a solid grasp on what happens when you move this note this way, this note this way, which is just a fancy way of saying, you know, he understands musical ideas. He can manipulate them like any composer or person who grasps music theory. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for Dr. Dre. I just wish he would come out in support of music theory more and more, because, you know, there's this myth, there's this prevalent myth that music theory destroys creativity, or that music theory will ruin, you know, your appreciation and pure love of music. Do I hate it when people play out of tune? Do I hate it when people play like the wrong note, when somebody else has got like a different chord progression going on and they throw in a sour note? Of course. But you hate that anyway if you know music theory or you don't know music theory. Same thing. And it's just being able to kind of put it into words that kind of you know, comes with the music theory. And so in that way it's a curse, yeah. Now I know what it is that I don't like about it. And I can't hear the same song the same way again. But Dr. Dre makes a perfect case of how you can throw two things that shouldn't sound good together and it'll still sound good. So, you know, theory rightness is not the be-all end-all, but at the same time, if you can take ideas, extract them from songs that you love, not so different from Gin and Juice by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, if you can extract them and make use of them and experiment with them, play with them, explore the ideas, man, that's a powerful tool for getting your songwriting juices flowing. Anytime you're like stuck, music theory says, hey, have you tried this? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? Have you tried an E Phrygian plus an E Locrian? And then you go, whoa, I haven't tried that. Let's see if I like it. You might like it, you might not like it. You might. Who knows? You might not. Who knows? But theory's there to help out. Yeah, theory's there to give you some suggestions. Rapping on the beat is so out of style, except for a riff raff these days. Rapping on the beat is pretty cool, in my opinion. It's just out of style. Alright, peace out. Phrygian, Locrian. Phrygian, Locrian. Phrygian, Locrian. Phrygian and Locrian. Check it out.